Alright, so today we're going to be checking out a new mini PC from Minisforums called the MS-A1. And I would say it's a successor to the MS-A1 mini PC. Now, judging by the looks, it looks very similar to the MS-A1. And I really like the style of the look of this mini PC because it reminds me of those older style ThinkPads, or it's not as flashy as some of the newer mini PCs that are out today. But with that being said, I'm very impressed on how much they crammed into this mini PC. To start off, the appearance is very similar to the previous model, which is the MS-A1, but that's where everything else changes. Now, in this model, I would consider more of a gaming style mini PC than it is of a home lab or server than the MS-A1, just because of what it houses. You can get this bare bone for under $300. Since it uses a desktop CPU, you can just install whatever CPU you want in there and the DDR5 RAM. But if you buy it in their bundle, you do get the Ryzen 7 8700G AM5 Zen 4, base clock of 4.2 and turbo boost to 5.1 with 8 cores, 16 threads, and 32 gigabytes of DDR5. Now, internally, this does have a 780M GPU, which is similar to a RDNA 3, slightly faster than what you would get on the Steam Deck. But in this setup, you also include something called the NPU, or the Neural Processing Unit, up to 12 tops. And now, if you're planning to use this as a server, more for like image or photo prism, that's where you would take advantage of the NPU. Otherwise, as a gaming setup, the NPU is not really used. Now, internally, there's actually 4 M.2 slots, 2 on the top and 2 on the bottom. Now, one can also be replaced for a plate like this that you can install SSD, similar to what we get with the MS-A1. But yes, there is a lot of storage that you could put in here for NVMe's. Now, in front of this mini PC, you have a power button, 3.5mm jack, 1 USB 2 and 2 USB 3s. Now, in the back, you get 2 2.5 RJ45, which seems to be the standard now. You get a display port, HDMI, and a USB 4 Type-C, and 2 USB Type-A, and an Oculink. Now, this Oculink allows you to actually install an external device like a graphic card or something like that, which is really impressive. And this base that it comes with, you could just slap on a small form factor power supply and then stick in whatever graphic card you have, which basically expands the capabilities of this mini PC. Now, ultimately, it does ship with Windows 11, and I did run some benchmarks on this for the 10 minutes that I had it installed on Windows, and here are the results for those, which I did run Cinebench, a graphical benchmark, and an SSD benchmark. All in all, I did wipe the system and I did install something called Chimera OS, which you could say is an installable version of Steam OS. I'm planning to turn this into a console, so this is most likely what it's going to be running for the meantime. Now I'm just going to show a couple of games that I demoed on here so you can see how well it performs.
archivist group hired some muscle. An independent mercenary, huh? At least they didn't send the Vespers. Intercepting!
They're just mass-produced MTs. Wipe them out, 621.
Gun nut? Why, yes! Thanks for noticing!
We're sending you in to take out a dreadnought. Get it done, Miner. We're all counting on you.
This one! Baby!
The surface is too packed for the supply pod to land. Please clear it.
Ooh.
All in all, I do really like this mini PC. I love the specs that are on there at DDR5. It's actually stronger than the PC I have in the basement right now, which I might consider changing my PC to this mini PC, depending on how much I like using it as a console first. And the price point, honestly, is not that bad if you get it bare bones and then load it up with whatever you want. Anyway, if you guys got any questions about this, hit me up down in the comments below. And if you guys are new to this channel, consider subscribing and also hitting that bell notification icon so you know when the next video is going to be out. And as say my nerd cave, hack till it hurts.